Students, welcome to the continuation of the database exercise of June 2016. So we are done part A, which said we should take values from this table and represent it in the format above. So from what we have, this is how we're supposed to represent. You have the table name, then you have the primary and the field name. So you have the primary key and the other fields. So these are the three tables we have after splitting the main table in the question. This is the main table, table 2. Then part B says create a database, name shopping, and save it in the candidate folder. So we're going to create a database. We also create a database. So your question says you should create a database, name shopping, and save it in the candidate folder. So launch assets. After launch assets, I'll take blank database. Then for the name, I have to write shopping. Then I have to browse so that I save it in candidate folder. So I'll click on this yellow folder. When I browse, I'll come to desktop, this candidate folder, and I make sure the file name is shopping, and I open. Then I save. So this is the database. The next question. The next question says define each table property in the space below, showing the field name and the data type for each field. So for all the three tables, we're supposed to define the field name and the data type. I'll come back here. These are our three tables. So we have to define the field names and data types. We'll have customer table. So I'll have field name and data type for customer table. I've given you this is it here. So what are the field names and what are the data types? So here, I'll just insert the table which I'm going to use in your booklet. You're normally supposed to draw. So I insert table. So this is field name. Here I have data type. So the first field that I have is customer ID. You want to talk about the field, we mean the column heading. So customer ID, customer name, and customer surname. So the first is customer ID. If you look at here, you see 1, 2, 3. So it is number. So the data type which you can accept here can be number. Then the next field name or the next column heading is customer name. So for course name, what data type? When I talk of data type, we mean the set of values which your record can take. What are the values which this record can take? If you look from here, you see that it takes text. So we're going to take text here. And the next one is course show name. What data type can it take also? It can also take text, which will the cost for customer. So we're going to do the same for supplies. Let me just copy. I'll paste here. So that you can see it clearly. So what I'm going to have here is supply. So I have field name, data type. Then here I'm going to wipe all of this. So what are the fields that I have for supply? I have supply ID. It is also number. I have supply. I have customer ID, excuse me. Customer ID. So it is also number, just like what we have before. Then I have the next is product name. So you can see that it is text. And after that quantity, excuse me, product name is text, yes. Quantity is number. So I have product name. And what I'm going to use here is text. And the last one is quantity. Quantity or unit price is quantity. And I'm going to also use number. Then the next table we have is product table. So product table has 3 fields: product name, unit price, and jet name. I'm also going to copy. Then here I'm going to say product. So delete all of this. Product name. If you are in following, you will understand that this product name because the value you can take is text. Then unit price. Unit price. The value you can take is number. And the last one is trader name. If you look at this trader name, what can it take? It can take text. So I throw with a particular field name and data type. Then the next one says create. This says create the 3 tables derived above in your database and populate each of the tables created in the database with the data derived from your table. So in this table, for me to create, I'll go to, I already have you come to home. Among the tab, you come to your home tab. Then in your view group, you take design view. Then you put your table name. I'm sure the first table name you have here is, or the first table is customer table. So the first table which we are supposed to put here is the table name. So I'm going to put customer. I click OK. Then the first field name is customer. and look at the data type. So if you look here, you can see all the data type you can take. Number, auto number means you increase automatically. Text, number, yes or no currency. So I'm going to take number. Then the next one is course name. It will take text. Then the next one is course so now take text. When you're designing, there are two essential things which you must do. You must give the field name and you must give the data type. After I give a field name and data type, the next thing is primary key. By default, the first field is taken as your primary key. So I'm sure with this. So I'm going to create. I have to go to another table. This is now the next table. So then I go to home. I go to design view. I go to design. I'll have this table one. The next table from here is supplies table. So I'll name the table supplies. So I'll come here. I'll give a name supplies. Click OK. Then the first field, what we have there is still customer ID. Then I'm supposed to put the data type number. Then the next one is from here we have product name. This is it, and quantity. So come here and take product name data type text. Then quantity or data type quantity is supposed to take number. This customer ID. So we're throwing out the field names and data type. So this customer ID was supposed to make it a primary key. This customer ID which we have here is the same customer ID in customer table. So I'm supposed to make sure these spellings are the same. And the data type is also the same when we want to create a relationship. So I have capital C here and capital ID. So if I look here, I also have capital C and ID. If they're not the same, when you want to create a relationship, you have problem. Then the next part of the next table which you're supposed to create. I'm going to create table. I come from design view. So this next table is product. So what are the field that we have? You have product name. Product. I'm supposed to start typing here. Let's start here. Product